What's going on, brethren? It's your main man, back on the scene with another video. Is it true that Blockbuster is making a comeback? Well, we don't know yet. Let's check this story out. Blockbuster fans hope for a comeback after website goes live. I will cry. Dust off your VCR, Blockbuster could be making a comeback. Fans are speculating the nearly extinct video rental company is returning after its website recently became active, announcing in a cliffhanger, "We are working on rewinding your movie." So they might be going for a second go at it. And I think it will work because it was fun going to the store looking for movies, like stuff we never, like my lady at the time, we would go to the video store, Blockbuster, and there was one on Route 18 in East Brunswick called Video Vault. So we used to go to both looking for like B movies, stuff you never seen before, because a lot of them are pretty good. They might not have the budget, but they're pretty good. And then we would stop at the pizzeria, get a pie and go back to the rest and enjoy ourselves. But just streaming, download, it's not the same. It's more convenient or easy because you just click and you're done. But it's not the same. There's no interaction. You're not at the store talking to people and all that. We're losing a lot of human interaction with all this online stuff. And it was fun. The bad thing about Blockbuster specifically is the fees. They were too high. If they want to make a comeback, back up off the fees a little bit. Yeah, you should charge people for being late, but they shouldn't be so high and accumulate. It was just ridiculous. Let's continue. While there is no clear indication of when Blockbuster's site was activated, the company remains attentive on Twitter, often sharing jokes about resuming operations. On 2023, New Year's resolution was to reopen Blockbuster, but it seems like a lot of work, so we quit. Should we start going to the gym instead? Blockbuster quit. New business idea. We're going to come back as a bank and use VHS and DVDs as currency. Time to go visit your mom. The company tweeted March 15th. The post reached out to the company via Twitter. Hundreds of fans noticed the Blockbuster site was live shortly after last week's tweet. Hello, I just went to at Blockbuster's website and saw this is what the website looked like in 2019. Questioning a curious fan. Blockbuster, are you coming back? I promise to break up with Netflix if you do. I'm using my mom's password anyway. Pleaded another. The Blockbuster website is alive. If they make a comeback in any way, I will cry, declared a Blockbuster lover. I mean, at one time, Blockbuster owned the market. Blockbuster was the bomb. It was just the fees that I did not like, but I thought it was great, man. And it's just fun, man. Just to get out of the house and go out. But some people didn't understand the excitement. Why would anyone want Blockbuster to reopen? You want to go in person and pay to rent things again? I don't get it, tweeted a perplexed person. It's a 1990s fixture. Blockbuster tried to adapt to the evolution of rental movies, eventually mailing DVDs to customers, but his resistance to convert to streaming platform spelled doom, leading companies like Netflix to dominate the industry instead. Yeah, that's another situation of
you either smoke or you get smoked, and you got smoked.
once boasting more than 9,000 stores, the movie and video game rental company closed roughly 300 surviving corporate-owned storefronts in 2014, leaving a few franchises to fend for themselves. Now only one Blockbuster location remains in Bend, Oregon. I guess this is the location. It looks good. It looks like a cool store. The last Blockbuster documentary premiered in 2020, ironically streaming on Netflix, sharing the story of the company's demise and the last flickers of hope for the Oregon location. While maintaining the classic retro look, the storefront has become a draw for tourists purchasing nostalgic merchandise and locals renting movies. The store even released an ad at the last Super Bowl with the general manager noting a spike in merchandise sales afterward. A few months ago, Bucket Listers and New Gold Empire opened a Blockbuster-themed pop-up bar in LA, encouraging customers to rewind back in time. Attendees received an admission ticket that resembled a Blockbuster membership card, which allowed them to explore the once popular space and drink cocktails. Sounds like might be fun. Some fans are highly anticipating a Blockbuster return, even though VHS tapes, VCRs, DVDs, and DVD players are rare in most homes. And you can still play it on your computer and plug it into your TV. One man tweeted he's still holding on to one particular VHS tape, hoping to return it to Blockbuster. Finally, I can find how to return a VHS of Battlefield Earth. People quickly reminded him to make sure you rewind it and prepared him for overdue expenses, tweeting, "Your late fee will be epic." Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I guess that's it. Dismiss that. Yeah. I liked Blockbuster. Not Blockbuster specifically, but just going to the store, looking through stuff. And it was kind of fun. And again, stopping to get a pizza pie from the pizzeria. It was fun, man. Then later, Domino's came on the set. And even though they're not as good as the local pizzeria, it was decent enough, to order one once you get home if you don't want to stop at the pizzeria. Then eventually they got cheap with the sauce. There's a documentary about Domino's that some high-level exec thought that they could get over if they cheapened the ingredients of the pie, which did not work. They almost went out of business because like you dumb, you don't know what your taste buds is tasting. That's just insane. You don't decrease the quality of the product. If anything, you might have to bump the price up a little bit. I would pay the increase rather than get a crappier product. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think. I mean, maybe some of you are too young and did not go to Blockbuster or your local video store. And you might not have that nostalgia for it. But those of you who are, maybe some of you enjoyed going to the store looking at rows of movies and posters and all that stuff. I think that might have been one of the main effects. Plus, I was a Laserdisc man back then. Laserdisc was like the high end of home video. But let me know what you think. Drop a comment below. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you fellas in the next video. Peace.